What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with some love and marriage Huntsville gossip, honey. I will be reading, honey, up out of the Facebook group. So without further ado, honey, let's get off into it. It looked like Melody was blowing Twitter up, honey, okay? She was blowing the Twitter streets up. So we see Melody has commented on the show. Okay, this most recent show of Love and Marriage Huntsville with Martell showing up to his daughter's party, uninvited, honey. Okay. Melody says, y'all heard me say we not doing cameras. I don't do BS and moments at the expense of my kids. Didn't even want that film. Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. Melody also says, I went off and said leave to the entire team because I don't like people trying to do ish for moments in camera time. The fact that my phone records show a call to him before the party and y'all think he didn't know he wasn't invited. Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh yeah, and then we seen old sneaky hook-headed, honey. He tried to tell Marcel, it's like Melody don't want other people to know that we co-parent really well. No, you are a jackass, okay? Like, Martell, honey, is delusional, honey, okay? Just when I think old hook-headed getting it together, honey, I realize, honey, that man is toe up from the flow up, and honey, damn near be trying to make Miss Robinson throw up, okay? But all that bullshiggity. Okay. Melody says, no, I didn't know he was coming to the party. I made it clear to every single person there that I didn't want any drama at the party. Even threatened to have everyone leave and not even film it. Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. But then boom, here he comes with a spot for him to park. Child, make that make sense. Melody also says it has already been proven that you knew that you wasn't invited, but you should get what? But you came anyways. I think she's talking about Martell coming to the party. So yeah, that's pretty much, honey, what that was about. Okay, so another person makes a post and says, does the group agree with Mel about Martell being at her daughter's birthday party? So one person says, I totally disagree with her. When co-parenting, you have to place your children's feelings above your own. How long is this melodrama going to continue? Invite him to the party. It's not that difficult. They have 4 children. So how many birthdays and holidays are they going to have to keep doing this foolishness? She doesn't owe him anything. He could have his own party for his daughter. He just wants attention. Okay, and he wants some of you women to have a soft heart for him. That way you could be like, oh yeah, he a good father. He's a good man, Savannah. And he should just be invited to the party just because he want to be invited. But no, I'm not inviting you no damn where. You got me all up in the court system, nigga. Okay, over these cheering. You ain't getting invited nowhere, okay? Another person says, I disagree with Mel because when the kids seen him, they was happy and it's all about the kids. That's that kid shit. It's all about the kids. It's about the kids. No, this is about Melody and what she wants to do with her children, okay? And if she don't want to celebrate with a narcissist, then that's on her. Okay, like he has put her through enough hell. You need to have, your peace of mind when you with your children, celebrating their life, the way you want to, okay? Another person says, I don't blame her. She was just saying, let her enjoy her moment. No drama, no tension. She did say he could celebrate with her later that day, but let her have her moment now. Exactly. And if I was Melody, I wouldn't even told him you could get her later on today. It would have been, no, get out and get the hell on. Okay. So another person says they divorce and respect what Mel is doing. Stop trying to tell Mel what she should or should not do. Exactly. He realized he let a good woman go for a few minutes of pleasure, thinking it was okay. What's done in the dark will come to the light. We all know that he gave up his marriage for sex and now he's missing it. Mel has moved on. She's intelligent, smart, beautiful businesswoman, ready to mingle. We all know Mr. Right is waiting for her to just say yes. I know that's right, honey. Another person says, yep, I agree with Mel when it comes to this. It's a kids' B-Day party. It ain't like he ain't go see her in a couple of days. Exactly. They are divorced. The babies go have to get used to it. And especially when it comes to being at two separate events. The only group parties for both parents are graduations and weddings, in my opinion. Peace out, sucker. I agree. Like, once the kids get married and they invite both parents, that's different. But if I'm having a birthday party, it's my birthday party for my child. I don't owe you anything. And, you know, he's just trying to control her, you guys. That's the name of the game. Okay, everything is about control. It's not about love. It's not about him being a good dad to those children. When somebody tells you no, or they don't want you to show up at certain places and you do it anyways, you know, you're not a good person. You're not trying to cooperate. You're not doing what's best for your children. You are being selfish. You are being narcissistic. You are being abusive. Okay? And you are gaslighting that person. You're trying to make Melody question and doubt her reality. Okay? And it's bad enough he put her through all that hell through all those years. Now you got, you know, the aftermath of having a baby with a narcissist, honey. Child, don't nobody know it, honey, like Miss Robinson. But yeah, I would get a restraining order on his ass. Okay? And I think Melody should get a security guard. I would. You're going to have to, you know, fight fire with fire. Okay? Another person says the operative word here is invite. Melody did not invite Martell to the party, nor did Martell contribute anything. He did not have a gift. Therefore, he shouldn't have been able to walk through the door. Exactly. And then the fool got to arguing, honey, with Miss Van and just taking 10 steps backwards with her and just, you know, just having like a narcissistic meltdown. Okay? Like, child. Another person says the children is the main priority. They see the way those two is acting and it affects their childhood into their adulthood. It's sad. If you do revenge, that God business, and you just as bad as the one that did wrong. Everybody has done wrong sometimes in life, and we want forgiveness, so we have to forgive. I don't agree with that, okay? And I don't like that you're saying that, well, the kids see how both of them are acting. People used to always say that shit with me and my ex, and I wanted to strangle the hell out of them. Because I'm like, I'm chilling. I ain't doing nothing. I mind my business. This crazy ass fool, he the one with the issues, okay? Don't try to make it a me and him thing, okay? Like, y'all crazy. Child, these women in this group, honey, they is really going off. Another person says at the end of the day, it's not about Melody or Martell. The children love their dad, and they wanted their dad at that party. Child, y'all need to go on somewhere with that. Another person says, I disagree with this whole situation. When the kids was with him, he surprised Mel and brought them to be with her at her event. That's completely different, and that's his choice. It's okay when she wants them. It's wrong when he wants them. She didn't even know them kids was coming. He surprised. He used those kids so he can look at Mel. Go back and look at that scene where she was hosting that event. Shout out to Tisha. Go back and look at that scene. and she had on the all black, and he was just staring at her and licking his lips. So he came to get a visual of Mel. Yes, he did a good thing by bringing the children, but it was an act. You guys, y'all stop falling for the bullshiggity. He used the kids so he could look at Mel. Okay, narcissists are very good at using kids to try to get their way, and this same fool has been recording the children so he could be manipulative and get his way in court. I mean, come on now, come on. Does somebody got some common sense up in this brother Tucker? Okay. Another person says, all I'm going to say is it's a TV show that will forever be available for the world to see, and I'm saddened that those kids and everybody else will be able to see this and how the parents acted. I'm praying this behavior is all for ratings and won't have irreversible damage to those kids. Why are y'all blaming Melody? Okay, like, Melody, respect this fool when he got the kids. She, let him do his own thing. He the only one always trying to control her. And I'm pretty sure he ran right to Miss Marlene's house that day. And she was like, what's up, son? What's going on? She won't let you to your own daughter's birthday party, son? Go run, give me a pack of cigarettes. Okay, and a pint of liquor. You go do that, son, and we'll sit up and bash Melody together, son. Okay, that don't make no sense. I can see Miss Marlene right now, honey, trying to keep my son away from his kids. He love them kids. Okay, he love them. Okay, so what if he made a baby on the side? He love them kids. He love his ex-wife. He tried. So another person says, Martell was so wrong for coming uninvited, and the way he behaved was like he's losing his mind. It's not his day to have the children. Him and Melody don't even get along. That was so ugly. Yeah, it was just so unnecessary, It was so unnecessary. And like I said, that's why I was irritated with Melody when she went to talk to Big Lou and Tiffany. Instead of just walking out, because they began taking up for Martell on that one episode. You got Tiffany. Oh, I would like for one of my business partners or somebody to walk me outside. You got Big Luke sticking up for Martell and his bullshiggity. Like, no, just walk outside. Or I would bring security. Like, whenever Martell is around, I would have security walk me out. That's how she gonna have to do it. You can't depend on your castmates. They go defend him and think that he doing something good, and he ain't. Okay, so one person says those are his kids. The divorce is between him and Mel. The kids wanted him there. Another person says, I think Mel should have let Martell enjoy his kids and let it go. They both need to grow up. I like Mel, but she likes drama, and sometimes the kids love their dad. Sometimes. Another person says to that comment, if your ex is saying you are an unfit mother, taking you back and forth to court to try to take your kids away, hell no, sir, I don't want you to be at my child's party. He is entitled to have his own. Like she said, you never have given the kids birthday party. You can get them today after we're done. Nope, Martell still didn't listen. That still wasn't good enough. No, it wasn't, because he wants to, ruin, the party. Okay, and want to make a scene. It ain't even about the little girl. And when you're dealing with narcissists, they are children. That's why they behave the way they do. That's why they give you the silent treatment. That's why it takes them 3 months to get over stuff. They hold on to stuff. They get with they flying monkeys to try to trash you, do a smear campaign. Like, that's what a child does, okay? Another person says, so toxic and bitter, you messed up your family, so deal with it. She doesn't have to get along with him. She tried to tell him several times she's done and she doesn't want him near her in her peace. She said he can have the child later. If his intentions were about the child, he would have waited and got her later. Exactly. That's how you know it's not about the child. They do not have to celebrate together because she knows he wants her and not the child. Exactly. Leave Mel alone and go get your girlfriend. Yeah, he ain't got no girlfriend. He just using people as supply, honey. on the first floor, okay? Another person says they both are ridiculous and petty. It's just too bad that one day their children are going to have to correct their ridiculousness. I wonder, are they creating the drama for the cameras? Because if there were no cameras, would they just go their separate ways and move on? Why is y'all still blaming Melody, honey, for this foolish behavior from this fool? Okay. Another person says if they don't get it together, all four children will suffer even more severely than they are now. As parents, we have to understand our children are watching and listening to everything. Your behavior could make or break your children later in life. I have never heard of a parent not being invited to their child's birthday party, whether male likes it or not. Until one of them transitions, they will be in each other's lives for the sake of the children. Do you really want the next 18 years to be miserable? Child, you need to get out of here with that comment, honey, okay? Another person says, sometimes I wonder, do people really pay attention when watching the show? From what I watch, Martell said his daughter invited him. They are both wrong in this situation. Got to learn how to put feelings aside when it comes to parenting the children. Anyways, Martell got loud and aggressive when someone else had something to say in regards to him being at the daughter's party. I understand. Don't say anything to me pertaining my child. I'm here to support my child. The conversation is between him and Melody. No, it ain't, because Melody didn't want to talk to him. Okay? Another person says, this is my opinion, granted. She is wrong, Melody, for making a big scene at the party and talking about a private party and the father can't attend. If you say it's for your daughter, then that's her choice, not the mother. Respectfully, I'm going to always include my son's father in anything private. He can either attend or not accept the invitation that's granted. And why would I go so low and make myself feel good by calling the cops on him for just being a father to his daughter? Huh? She asked him to leave. That's why the cops was gonna be called. Shit, and if Melody was Miss Robinson, the cops would have been there. Okay, I would have just called him. I wouldn't argue with him. You see that white man or black man come in with that badge, and he can arrest your ass hook-headed. Okay, let's see how you can deal with that. Let's see how you get out of them handcuffs, okay? Now, the person says Martell was disrespectful and has always been. He can't accept the fact that he can't be a family with Mel. A family would have agreed on him having a mistress and creating a whole outside baby. He has to come to terms that he is divorced and has to create activities and time with his kids that will not include a wife he no longer has. Exactly. But what family would agree with him having a damn mistress? Not this family, okay? Melody wasn't for that bullshiggity. Another person says, absolutely not. Martell was having an affair for years and creating a whole child with the mistress. He had no business invading Mel's space by showing up to be in her presence when he wasn't invited. Too much foolishness, and there is no way in hell he should have been let back into that party. He broke up the family, and now he has to live as a divorced man and have his family time separately from his ex-wife, period. Exactly. Now, there's something else I want to mention. I can't really find it right now, but I know I did see it. I saw something on social media from Melody alleging that they are cutting all of Miss Van's scenes. Because I was like, where has Miss Van been at? We've been seeing Miss Betty. We've been seeing, we haven't seen Miss Wanda. But yeah, that's Stormy's mother, right? Where is Miss Van? Okay, Melody is the star of the show, so I'm just like, where is Miss Van? But Melody said, oh, hell no. Y'all been cutting all my mother's scenes, and it's not cool. I think we have a young lady that is Melody's cousin. She has been speaking out on social media. She spoke on the Martell popping up at the child's birthday party. She said, yep, he was actually escorted in by my cousin to speak and say goodbye to the kids and escorted right back out. And he definitely didn't have that energy he had with Auntie with my cousin. He piped down real quick. So that same lady says her name is Brittany Rogers, and just to let y'all know, production definitely edited to make her look bad. She's talking about Melody. He didn't walk in until after the conversation they had and almost getting tore into, but once again, she saved him. Just know when one of our cousins walked through the door, he backed all the way down. Oh, he backed down from a man. Production ain't want to show that though. Oh, child. I believe this girl, because her name is Brittany Rogers, I believe she's Mel's cousin. So yeah, that is kind of weird. And then another thing from the show is the show has a way of showing previews, showing that this is coming up next. And then when they show the show, they don't show everything. What is going on, Carlos? Okay, that is very suspicious. Oh, somebody had a comment to that post that the lady put up, Mel's cousin. One lady says, Mel needs to stop protecting Martell. He is not protecting her. Just walk away and leave him there to defend himself. Child, why one of the people made a post and it's a woman. The woman puts, after watching this last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, I see why Martell cheated on Mel. Wow, that is so mean to say. And you got another woman saying, yes, me too. That is mean. He didn't have to do all that to that woman. Y'all feel this strongly about a damn birthday party that the man wasn't invited to? What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Oh, I finally found the post, you guys, that Melody wrote. So, point blank, period. Ain't gonna be no everybody's mama on the show except the mother of the person who had the dream and the vision. Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hashtag on Mary had a little lamb. And we all know Mary had that damn lamb. So, yeah, Miss Marlene on here. Yep, she on here. And why do they treat Miss Van like that, you guys? Like, what is going on? Because I did notice that. I'm like, why Miss Van scenes ain't really being shown? Or she was at the party. We didn't really see a lot with her. That is weird. Put it in the comments if you got any information. So one person comments to Melody's post and says, joke's on you, Miss Executive Producer. Don't have the pull you thought you did, huh? It was all good when Destiny was getting cut. We not fooling with Van. Most of us aren't even fooling with you, let alone your mama. We will see plenty of Miss Betty and Miss Marlene. So run along and sit in the corner and be mad. Ooh, child. That is so mean. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of this, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.